As we get older, we tend to spend less and less time with our parents. And we justify this by saying, oh, I've still got 5, 10 years left with them. But in reality, if you're living on different sides of the country, you're seeing them maybe 3 times a year if you're lucky. So that 5 years turns into just 15 more family gatherings. You want to make sure that precious family time is spent cherishing memories. But for 5 million families in the United States, that family time is spent caring for loved ones with dementia. Dementia is one of the most heartbreaking diseases there is. Over time, family members see their loved ones lose recognition of their wives, husbands, and even children. The reason dementia is so debilitating is because nearly 2/3 of cases are diagnosed too late. Early detection allows family members and loved ones to combat the disease in its early stages, cultivating a more fulfilling life. Neuro helps family members detect the early warning signs 5 to 10 years in advance, allowing for better treatment and a better quality of life.
We compiled 5 different tests accredited by Stanford, Harvard, and Emory researchers to provide a risk assessment of developing dementia. Besides integrated sleep data, users will be able to take the test and receive results within 30 minutes.
Most conventional methods, like mental state tests, aren't well equipped for early detection. The only viable option right now for early detection is blood tests, but they're still costly and relatively inaccessible. Our app is affordable, convenient, and allows everyone to get tested before they take advanced treatment directives like a blood test. You could say our model is comparable to a pregnancy test, which gives people an initial prognosis, but recommends they follow it up with a doctor's visit.
90% of customers surveyed said a dementia diagnosis would severely impact their life. 2/3 said family members with dementia would have an increased quality of life had they been diagnosed earlier. 78% expressed an interest in downloading our app, with 84% willing to recommend this application to older relatives. Through customer feedback, we have optimized our prototype to make it sleek and intuitive, and even have a number of beta testers signed up. Based on our market research, we found that those in their 20s to 30s, especially those whose relatives have had dementia, are most likely to recommend our app to older relatives. We will target these customers through Facebook, Nextdoor, and Instagram, and utilize our connections with research centers at Stanford and Harvard, the AARP, and the Alzheimer's Association of America to increase brand awareness.
Our primary revenue source involves charging a $15 annual subscription. We plan to sell data to neurological facilities as an ancillary revenue source. Based on average click-through rates and Facebook marketing costs, we conservatively estimate that each customer will cost $8 to acquire. We estimate the lifetime value of these customers will amount to $80 from selling data and annual subscriptions for 5 years. We plan to be on the AARP mailing list within the coming weeks, which will give us direct access to the more than 38 million recipients of the newsletter. We also aim to sign up 5,000 people in the first 2 quarters of year 2 and conservatively target 10,000 users by the end of 2021 Q4. So diving a little bit more into our pricing, we priced our offer at $15 as a weighted sum of nearly 100 interviews, coupled with a unique value proposition-based pricing model. We allocated roughly $8 per customer for acquisition, with an estimated lifetime value of $80. We looked at all of the various softwares we need to use, including SEO, AWS, and other fixed cost softwares. Obviously, the cost will go down per user as we increase our customer base. However, after analyzing click-through rates in our specific industry through Facebook marketing, we found that roughly 1% of users that viewed our ad would click on the app, and roughly 2 to 3% of that 1% will download said ad. We took the weighted sum of all of these costs, and it amounted to roughly $8 per customer. This is a very conservative estimate, as we believe that our cost for Facebook will be cut in half to around $4 in conjunction with our optimization of target audience and other SEO avenues. Therefore, with $8 customer acquisition cost, with at least a $15 revenue from them, since our annual subscription is $25, we will be profitable per user.
Neuro ensures that a life with dementia
Will still be a life fulfilled.